The Elf. When I was about 10 years old, my family was getting our floors redone from gross old carpet to new shiny hardwood. The second floor was being done first, as it was easier and more important. It was the dead of winter with Christmas on the horizon. My brother and I were having an amazing time hanging out together and staying up late, playing Fortnite, sledding, skiing at Alpine Valley, and just embracing winter break. We were forced to sleep downstairs on the couches, as the aforementioned second floor was being done. My brother and I were ecstatic because we got to have a sort of sleepover and watch movies and play video games on the biggest TV in the house. 2 a.m. was nearing, and with us both still being young and needing sleep, we grew extremely tired. We both agreed to end the night and sleep. I was sleeping on the right couch with windows and my brother to the left. The windows were northeast to me. I could barely see outside, the only light being the moon reflecting off of the pristine new layer of snow. My internal clock was still set at about 6 a.m. from constantly waking up at that time for school, so even though I slept at 2 a.m., I still woke up at 6:42 a.m. Bleary-eyed, I look around in the dark and check if my brother was awake, and of course he wasn't. He was a sleepy teen after all. As I look around, I see in the middle window, a faceless elf. No eyes, mouth, anything. It sort of looked like a clay sculpture. It was slightly chubby for whatever reason, looking like a life-sized elf on the shelf, hat and all. As I stared at it, and it, though not having eyes, was staring at me, it started to shake its head no. It was very slow, almost robotic. We stared at each other for nearly a minute until I broke out of my trance and ran over to my brother. I woke him up in a panic. He groggily stood up and I pointed to the window. The elf was gone without a trace. I don't know where he went. My brother thinks I'm crazy or it was a dream, but it certainly was not a dream. For 4 years, I thought it was an insane, one-time nightmare. But as I was playing outside alone one night with my Zenitsu foam sword, killing imaginary monsters, I grew tired. It was about 10 p.m. and I thought I should sleep. I stopped playing and just stared. I happened to be staring right in the same spot as the elf. I wouldn't think much of it, if it weren't for the exact way I was positioned. I was staring right into a light switch that perfectly matched my skin tone. The reflection of the light switch perfectly covered all of my facial features, leaving me faceless in the middle window, now staring at myself. In the dark, wearing a red shirt. BTW, this is a real story that happened to me, which is why some things are so detailed. Also, this is my first story, so tell me how I did smile.